Hi dear cricket fans, subscribers and friends of cricket happenings. This is your host Ram here. Today, since I was working, I can bring you the summary of the 14th match which was being played within Chennai Superkings and Royal Challengers Bangalore. The Chennai Superkings won the match, and then the 15th match which happened between Deccan Chargers and Kings 11 Punjab. Now Kings 11 Punjab again won the match, and this was again a Paul valthaty show because he not only shined with the ball first. In fact, he had the 12th over. Adam Gilchrist actually handed the ball to him, and he immediately responded. He had figures of 4 for 29, and then came and smashed 75 runs of just 43 deliveries. So that is what Paul valthaty is really capable of, and he is showing he's an unknown quantity, but he's really making waves in this IPL 2011, I would say. Let's first go for the first match here, the 14th match. So it's going to be a brief summary. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritties. I'm just going to summarize the match. Well, Chennai Super Kings were the ones who actually won the toss and chose to bat here at the Chidambaram Stadium in Chepauk on the home ground. Michael Hussey, who has come back from the Bangladesh tour, came back and he has joined the IPL, and he made his presence felt there with a very wonderful knock of 83. He was not out on 83 of 56 balls with 11 fours and 1 6. And as far as Murli Vijay, started off in very aggressive mode. Initially they struggled to the bowling of Zahir Khan and Daniel Vettori, but later on the Chennai Super Kings Murli Vijay just smashed the bowling, 31 of just 21 deliveries, 3 fours and 2 sixes. Nainan was the man who picked up the wicket, and in fact Nainan also picked up Suresh Raina. Suresh Raina also smashed 29 of just 16 deliveries, 3 fours and 1 6. And Nainan actually he was buying the wickets because Murli Vijay hit a 6 and he was out the next ball. Suresh Raina did a similar thing, hit a 6 and he was out next ball. And then Mahendra Singh Dhoni came in. Dhoni made a characteristic 22 of 16 balls, 1 4 and 1 6. The 6 was a straight 6 of the bowling of Zahir Khan, but Zahir Khan had his man there. His Mahendra Singh Dhoni was caught. AB de Villiers bowled Zahir Khan for 22. Albi Morkel made 9, becoming a victim of Van der Wath. Badrinath also perished for 5, 183 for 5, but Michael Hussey's innings was absolutely superb. It was a gem of an innings. He was not out in the end, 83 not out of 56 balls, 11 fours and 1 6. The bowling figures for the Royal Challengers Bangalore: Zahir Khan 4 overs 1 for 33 was a bit costly. Vettori 4 overs cost him 23. Van der Wath, Johan Van der Wath 4 overs none for 249 was very costly. Dilshan 2 overs none for 21. Nainan has been very costly, 3 overs no more than 231. Virat Kohli 3 overs cost him 23 runs. As far as Royal Challengers were concerned, well, I wouldn't say they lost a few quick wickets with Ashwin, Morkel actually picking up a wicket, Ashwin actually picking up a wicket. The only person who played there was the main danger man was AB de Villiers, who was looking good, but he was unfortunately dismissed for 65 of just 44 deliveries, 5 fours and 2 sixes. Contributions coming from Virat Kohli kept up the hopes. They were the prime contributors there. 65 from AB de Villiers, and Virat Kohli made 35 of just 28 deliveries, 4 fours and 1 6. There was not much of a resistance. Agarwal was out for 7, Dilshan out for a duck. That was Asad Patan really went for the bowling, hitting 14 runs of just 5 deliveries, 2 fours and 1 6. And other than that, I said Virat Kohli 35 of 28 balls, 4 4 1 6. AB de Villiers made 65 44 balls, 5 fours and 2 sixes. Saurav Tiwari disappointed by making just 14 of 13 deliveries. Cheteshwar Pujara made 2. Van der Wath was not out on 14, but it was not enough in the end. 162 for 7 was what Royal Challengers Bangalore finished with, and that was a 21-run victory for the Chennai Super Kings. The bowling: Morkel 4 overs no more than 234. Tim Southee 4 overs no more than 1 for 32. Ashwin 4 overs 1 for 23. Suraj Ranade was impressive today, 2 for 24. Jagati was very costly, but he picked up 1 wicket, 1 for 36 for Shadab Jagati. And Suresh Raina bowled 1 over for 10 runs. Michael Hussey, Chennai Super Kings, was named man of the match. Now, the real match that I have to really talk about is the match between Kings 11 Punjab, and it was played between Kings 11 Deccan Chargers. But the man who actually did all the damage was Paul valthaty. Actually, Paul valthaty was the one who had figures of 4 overs no more than 4 for 21. Now, Paul valthaty has made this IPL 2011 his own. In fact, he's making this IPL 2011 his own. Not only that, like Kings 11 Punjab are looking much stronger now with Paul valthaty playing such a scintillating innings. In fact, with the bat, he contributed along with Adam Gilchrist, who also got going for the Kings 11 Punjab when they were chasing 165. And Adam Gilchrist actually got 61 of just 46 deliveries, 5 fours and 3 sixes. Now, Adam Gilchrist was, when they actually got the win against Chennai Super Kings, Adam Gilchrist was not the one who really fired, but this time Adam Gilchrist and Paul valthaty fired, and Paul valthaty played all the strokes around the wicket, and he hit 8 fours and 5 sixes in a score of 75 of just 47 deliveries, smoking the ball all across the park. In fact, I feel he's a good batsman, because what has happened is Dale Steyn was uppercut for 4s, Ishan Sharma was cut for a 6, Mahendra Singh Manpreet Goni was taken to the tune of 23 runs in 1 over, 4 fours and a 6, which was hit by Paul valthaty. And valthaty, the score of 165, which was set up by Deccan Chargers, looked absolutely minuscule in front of Paul valthaty and Adam Gilchrist, as they actually wiped off that score with just in 17.4 overs. Paul valthaty made 75 47 balls, 8 fours, 5 sixes. Adam Gilchrist, the top of the order, made 61 of 46 balls, 5 fours and 3 sixes. In the end, it was all over. Abhishek Nair not out on 13 of 10 balls, 2 fours. Dinesh Karthik was not out on 3. The bowling figures, if you see, Dale Steyn 3 overs for 24, Ishan Sharma 4 overs, none for 23, was the best of the lot. Mahendra Singh Manpreet Goni was extremely expensive, 2 overs for 35. Amit Mishra 4 overs, 2 for 28. Daniel Christian 2.4 overs, no maiden, none for 28. And Dumini 2 overs, no maiden, 21. But as far as Deccan Chargers innings were concerned, well, for them, the principal scorers were Shikhar Dhiman, who made 45, 36 balls, 5 fours and 1 6. That was the only partnership which really looked like doing something for them. But that was a good partnership which was going, because they lost the Sohal, the opener, very early on, Deccan Chargers. But then they rallied from Sangakkara and a Shikhar Dhiman partnership, which took on the score to 88 in the 11th over. And the 12th over, Paul valthaty came into the picture. Things started completely transformed as he started picking up wickets with slower deliveries, and whatever he does was just working. In fact, he took the wickets of Bharat Chipley, 14 of 12 balls, 2 fours. Daniel Christian impressed by making a very quick 30 of 14 balls with 2 fours and 2 sixes. And other than that, there was not much of resistance. Sohal made 7. The Shikhar Dhiman 45, 36 balls, 5 fours and 1 6. Sangakkara contributed 35, 28 balls, 5 fours. Dumini was out for 18. Daniel Christian, as I said, could kick 30 of 14 balls, 2 fours, 2 sixes. Manpreet Goni was out for a duck. Ravi Teja was not out on 10. Amit Mishra was LBW ball valthaty. So valthaty, 4 overs no maiden, 4 for 29 his figures. Piyush Chawla's 2 overs no maiden, 1 for 17. 1 over for 10 runs Abhishek Nair. And Malik 2 overs, none for 13. 3 overs, 2 for 33 for Ryan McLaren. Harris 4 overs, 1 for 31. And Praveen Kumar 4 overs no maiden, none for 29. Paul valthaty the other day made the first century in the IPL 2011. Today put up a great all-round performance. First 4 for 29, then takes the bat and hammers the ball all across the park and makes Adam Gilchrist look like a spectator. And Adam Gilchrist, taking the cue, started smashing the ball, and then Paul valthaty once again raised Gilchrist to the 50, and he made 75, 47 balls, 8 fours and 5 sixes. Please, well done valthaty. And what an unknown quantity he was in this IPL 2011, and he's turning out to be a trump card for the Kings 11 Punjab. And Adam Gilchrist is going to take, he should be the most happiest man here, and he should definitely be feeling, because they have also already beaten Chennai Super Kings, and he would definitely be feeling that they are inching towards something big in this IPL 2011 for sure. Because Paul valthaty, not only with the bat, also with the ball, he has started shining. And that is very, very good news for Kings 11 Punjab. So Kings 11 Punjab is doing a great job in this IPL 2011, thanks to Paul valthaty, who is really, really carrying them along on his shoulders. And other than that, I don't have anything else to share. Paul valthaty, it's all Paul valthaty in the IPL 2011. Dear cricket fans, subscribers and friends for Cricket Happenings, I know this was a brief summary. I couldn't really go into the nitty-gritties. I hope you all will bear with me here. I just came off from my work and just rattled off this small summary to you. Thanks for your company. Keep watching Cricket Happenings. Always thank you for all your company suggestions, and also the whatever encouragement that you're giving me. Thanks for everything. This is your host Ram, signing off for the day and telling you that tomorrow there are going to be 2 matches. One is between Pune versus Delhi at Mumbai, and the other one will be Kolkata versus Rajasthan at Kolkata. and should be a real holiday crowd there. That's it, dear cricket fans, subscribers and friends for Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram signing off. Thank you.